Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. My name is Christine. Today I'm going to be sharing some of my Sephora VIB sale picks, and this was so highly requested. I wasn't even going to do a video like this, but I just got so many messages. I originally was just going to pick 5 skincare items and 5 makeup items, but after looking through my collection, I couldn't narrow it down. So we have here a lot of my holy grail picks. I don't have one product from every single category because I wanted to sit down and really think about what products come to mind and what products would I recommend to someone that doesn't have an unlimited budget. So before we go ahead and get started, first make sure you hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, especially if you love me and you like watching my videos. It's such an easy way to support me and it's free. Anyways, enough with the chit chat. Let's go ahead and get started. Since I have so many items to go through, I thought it would be fun to do like a 20-second review on each product, make it super quick and concise. And if you guys have watched any of my other videos, you will not be surprised by any of the items that I talk about today. I also will be linking everything down in the description box like I always do. I also wanted to note that even though I am part of the Sephora squad, all these items were picked by myself. Sephora didn't even ask me to do a video. You can kind of take it as like a favorites video if you're not going to be shopping the sale this year. Let's go ahead and start off with skincare. First pick that I have is the Pharmacy Green Clean. I have gone through so many of these. This one is actually the Very Cherry Clean, and this is the limited edition version. Here we have all 3 of the different sizes. We have the jumbo, normal, and then the mini size. I am just a lover of everything Green Clean. It's the best makeup melting balm. It doesn't leave any residue. It doesn't break me out. It gets all of my makeup off, and this will be something that I will continue to repurchase over and over again. I'm also an affiliate of Pharmacy, so if you want to shop directly from Pharmacy's website, you can use my code Christine20, and that code never expires, so save it, bookmark it, write it down somewhere because it allows you to get 20% off of Pharmacy's website if you don't want to shop like directly off of Sephora for some reason. Next pick that I have is the First Aid Beauty Pure Skin Face Cleanser. This is one of my holy grail cleansers. Brandon and I have gone through so many of these. It has no actives or anything. It's just a bare to the bones cleanser. It does a really great job of deep cleaning my skin. It doesn't strip my skin, and I find that when I cleanse with this for 1 full minute, it helps to prevent a lot of the breakouts, really clears my pores, and it just overall is such a great cleanser. This is probably like my 3rd or 4th bottle of it, and I cannot say enough good things about this. Another cleanser that I love is this one from Boscia. This is the Clear Complexion Cleanser. If you have watched any of my recent skincare videos, at one point I was using this cleanser every single night, and I'm like almost out of it, but it is so good. It contains salicylic acid, so it's really great for fighting breakouts, especially if you have acne prone skin like I do. I love this cleanser. Super gentle, doesn't strip your skin, and it's clean at Sephora as well. I just love everything Boscia. The next product I want to share is a toner. Can you guess which one I want to talk about? This is the Youth to the People Kombucha 11% HA Exfoliation Toner. As you can see, I have gone through so many of these. I'm like saving this. I'm like using it very sparingly because it's my last one. It's currently sold out on Sephora. If I were using this as I normally would have, I would have already been on my 3rd bottle, but this is my favorite toner. I'm such a fan of all the products. They're vegan, cruelty-free, clean at Sephora, and this toner especially is so good for evening out my skin tone. It makes my skin look so bright and radiant. And if you guys saw my recent Get Ready With Me where I FaceTimed some of my girlfriends, 2 of them said that they wanted this as well, and I've just got so many people to buy this toner because it's all I talk about. I would recommend using it just 2 to 3 times a night. If you want something that is a little bit more gentle, I love this Origins Mega Mushroom Relief and Resilience Soothing Treatment Lotion. I recently worked with Origins, but I've continued using this toner because it is so good. It's actually a treatment lotion, but I use it like a toner. My skin just soaks this up like a sponge, and it just adds so much moisture and hydration, and it allows all the serums and moisturizers to really soak into the skin really quickly. Next up, we have an eye cream that I feel like I talk about so much. It is the Glow Recipe Avocado Melt Retinol Eye Sleeping Mask. This eye cream actually contains encapsulated retinol, so it's a lot more gentle than other retinol products because it's released slowly throughout the night, and I love this eye cream because it just makes my under eyes look so plump plump and hydrated, and it makes the biggest difference on my under eyes. If you struggle with like small bumps around your eyes, that's called milia. An eye cream that contains retinol will help those small bumps go away so quickly. My under eyes always look smooth and hydrated because of this eye cream. I love it. I also do want to note that since it does contain retinol, you don't want to use it every single day. I probably use this around 2 to 3 times a week. Another eye cream that I love is from Origins, and it is the Ginseng Refreshing Eye Cream to Brighten and Depuff. This is a new discovery for me. I used to be obsessed with the Ulla Henriksen Banana Bright Eye Cream, but this has quickly taken over its place because I feel like this is more hydrating and actually does brighten my under eyes over time. I use it morning and night. It's so amazing, and it looks beautiful underneath makeup as well. Next up for moisturizers, this is new to me, but the Pharmacy Daily Greens Oil-Free Gel Moisturizer. This is a gel moisturizer that is so hydrating, and I started using this a month ago, but has quickly become one of my favorite moisturizers of all time. It doesn't break me out, and it helps to balance my skin so I don't get as oily at the end of the night. The texture and consistency is also so beautiful. I have really oily, acne prone skin, but I think if you have dry, normal, combo, or even oily skin like me, you will love this. We're almost done with skincare. I have the Pharmacy Honeymoon Glow AHA Resurfacing Night Serum that I wanted to talk about. If you have been following me for a long time, you know this is one of my favorite serums of all time. It just leaves my skin so smooth and supple, especially if you suffer with texture or breakouts. This contains lactic acid and glycolic acid, so it is so effective at fighting off that texture and just makes your skin look so glowy and radiant. I cannot live without this stuff. This is one of the few serums I always keep in my skincare rotation. The last skincare item that I wanted to talk about is Boscia Omega Rosehip Oil. It absorbs so quickly into my skin, and even though I have really oily, acne prone skin, I feel like rosehip oils are really hydrating, and it just makes my skin look so glowy in the morning. It helps with my skin turnover, so whenever I feel like I have breakouts or dark spots, it helps my skin to heal a lot quicker. So I cannot live without rosehip oil. I use this so often, and I'm almost out of it. Okay, I lied. Last 2 items I want to talk about is sunscreen. I wear sunscreen every single day, and one of my favorite brands is Supergoop. They have 2 different formulas here that I want to talk about. First is the Glow Screen. This one is actually new, but I have become such a fan of it. It makes your skin look so glowy and radiant. This also kind of acts like a makeup gripping primer, so it looks beautiful underneath makeup. Even if you want to wear it without makeup, it looks gorgeous and makes your skin look so pretty. Unseen Sunscreen is a cult favorite. I've been using this for over a year now. This one feels like nothing on your skin. It leaves no white cast, and it's perfect if you want to wear it under makeup, even if you want to wear it alone without makeup. I love this sunscreen, and I feel like Supergoop has some of the best formulas. Next, let's go into makeup. First product that I want to talk about is this eyeshadow palette from Charlotte Tilbury. I am not a huge eyeshadow person. If I could wake up with my eyes done the same way every single day for the rest of my life, I would be perfectly happy, but this palette just makes me so excited to do my eyeshadows. The colors in here are just so gorgeous. It is the perfect everyday palette for me, and I'm just so minimal with my makeup that this is just everything that I could ever possibly need in an eyeshadow palette. It's what I have on my eyes today. Everything just blends out so easily and quickly. The shimmer shades are gorgeous. Everything is just so pigmented. It blends out so beautifully. Packaging is stunning, and I just think this is totally worth the money. This is one of my favorite holy grail foundations of all time, and it is the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. I have it in the shade 6.5. There was a point where I was using this foundation so religiously. I would wear it for every single video that I would film, for events, even just my everyday makeup, just because it makes my skin look so amazing. It's medium to full coverage, but it just makes my skin look so incredible. It looked good in pictures, on video. People would always come up to me and ask me what I was wearing on my skin, and it was always this foundation. I compared it to the Pat McGrath foundation, but I feel like for the price, this one is a tiny bit cheaper, and I just find myself reaching for this foundation still. Next up, one of my favorite concealers of all time that I feel like I don't talk about enough is the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. I have 3 different shades here, and that's how you know I truly love something. My perfect shade for me right now is the shade Sand, but look how big these things are. They also have a really big doe foot applicator. It's perfect for under eyes, for concealing blemishes, and I have a darker shade to contour as well, and I just feel like you get so much for your money. It's medium to full buildable coverage, but it doesn't look cakey. This one is just my favorite concealer of all time. Think about it as kind of like a Shape Tape, but a little bit more hydrating and not as cakey looking. Next up, we have a cream blush that I found myself reaching for so much this year and last year, and this is the Tara 28 Beach Please Luminous Tinted Balm in the shade Magic Hour. I recently filmed a Sephora 6 video with Sephora, and in that video I talked about 6 holy grail products from Sephora that I could not live without, and I talked about this product in that video as well. It is so pigmented, but it blends out so easily. This color gives me the perfect flush color, and I'm not wearing it today, but it gives you that very similar effect, and I'll drag it across my nose as well. Packaging is gorgeous, and it's only $20. This seems like kind of an odd thing to talk about, but this is an eyelash curler from Laura Mercier. I am obsessed with this eyelash curler. I used to think that they're all somewhat created the same, but it just curls my straight Asian lashes so easily, and I also find that it opens up pretty big, so this is really useful for when I'm wearing false lashes and I want to make sure that I can get over the entire lash and clamp it with my real lashes. Nothing compares to this. I have to use this to curl my lashes. Next thing I want to talk about is lip glosses. This is the lip gloss that I currently have on my lips. This is the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb. I currently have the shade Fenty Glow on my lips right now, and this color is just the perfect nudie color. It makes my lips look so wet and juicy. I keep it in my purse. It's like the perfect universal shade. It's not sticky, and it lasts a really long time as well. Next up, Anastasia Dip Brow. I don't have it with me right now. It's currently in my vanity, but I have been loving that eyebrow pomade. I recently was using the Benefit one, but after going back to my ABH one, I was like, okay, this is the best. My one little jar will last me over a year. It's budge proof. It lasts all day. When I would go to the gym, I would work out, sit in the sauna with it, and my eyebrows would still be on. Next up, the Laura Mercier translucent powder. If you haven't tried this yet, baby, what is you doing? This is one of the best translucent powders ever. I feel like I don't even need to talk about it that much because everyone that loves makeup knows about this powder. It's so translucent. It sets my under eyes beautifully. It doesn't look cakey. It photographs beautifully and doesn't have any type of flashback, and I feel like you get a lot for your money as well. So especially with the sale, I feel like this one is 100% worth the money. We are almost done with all of my makeup picks, but I have this Benefit Hoola bronzer. For some reason, I waited so long to pick this up, and I have no idea why, because this is the best bronzer ever created, period. It's a perfect color. It blends out so beautifully, and it's what I have on my face today. Don't sleep on this. Last thing that I have to talk about is a dry shampoo. This one here is from Living Proof. This is the Perfect Hair Day Dry Shampoo. I love dry shampoo. I have such an oily scalp that I need dry shampoo in my life. When I travel, I always have it with me, and this by far is my favorite dry shampoo. It doesn't leave any residue, but it does a great job of really kind of mattifying my scalp and soaking up a lot of the oils. Whew, okay, that was a lot, but I hope you all enjoyed this quickie little review. I'll go ahead and link all the products that I talked about down below in the description box as well. For the makeup that I'm wearing on my face, I know some of you are going to ask. I'll go ahead and link it down in the description box as well, but I have on the IT Cosmetics CC Cream. Then from bronzer, I'm using the Kosas. This is their new baked bronzers, and this is in the light neutral bronze shade. These are all the picks that I have for the Sephora VIB sale. If you're interested in some of my other makeup or skincare picks, I'll go ahead and link 2 videos here that you might find helpful. I also have lots of reviews on my Instagram as well if you don't already follow me there. If you're interested in seeing what I'm going to be picking up during the sale as well, be sure to head to my Instagram. I'll go ahead and create an IG story highlights. Anyways, this is the end of the video. I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!